Apple TV Mini, the Apple TV Ultra, and the Apple TV Vision Pro head-to-head in a brutal comparison. By the time this video ends, you will know exactly which one deserves a spot in your life, and which ones are just expensive paperweights for your specific setup. Do not skip a single second of this, because the differences we are about to uncover will genuinely shock you. To truly understand why Apple split their entertainment strategy into three wildly different directions, we have to look at what they are trying to solve. High bit rate streaming, cloud gaming, spatial audio, and mixed reality forced Apple to rethink the living room entirely. Let us start with the little guy that is turning heads for all the right reasons, the Apple TV Mini. Apple looked at the success of streaming sticks and decided they wanted a piece of that hyper-portable, minimalist pie, but without the cheap, sluggish performance that plagues cheap sticks. The Mini is essentially Apple engineering compressed into a form factor that feels almost impossible. It is designed to vanish. It plugs directly into the back of your display, draws minimal power, and is built for the purist who wants the pristine Apple ecosystem experience without a physical box taking up space on a media console. Then we step up to the Titan, the Apple TV Ultra. This is not just a spec bump. It is an entirely new category of home theater hardware. If the Mini is about vanishing, the Ultra is about making a statement. It is heavier, robust, and packed with cooling systems that allow its internal silicon to run at maximum clock speeds indefinitely. Apple built this for the home theater enthusiast, the hardcore local network streamer, and the casual to mid-tier gamer who wants a console-like experience without actually buying a massive PlayStation or Xbox. It is a media vault, a smart home brain, and a graphical beast all melted into one sleek aluminum chassis. And finally, we have the wild card that changes the very definition of a television, the Vision Pro. Now, you might be thinking, how does a spatial computing headset compete with a streaming box? The truth is, Apple is positioning the Vision Pro not just as a computer, but as the ultimate personal theater. It completely bypasses the need for physical glass on your wall. Instead of buying an 85-inch OLED TV, Apple wants you to strap an IMAX theater directly onto your face. It is an entirely different philosophy of consumption, one that shifts from a shared family experience to an absolute, uncompromised personal escape. Let us talk about how these devices actually fit into your physical space, because how hardware lives in your home matters just as much as what is inside it. The Apple TV Mini is a masterclass in stealth design. It is a tiny puck-shaped device that hangs off an HDMI port completely out of sight. For the minimalists out there who hate cables, wall-mounted TVs with visible wires, or cluttered media centers, the Mini is a dream come true. You can wall-mount your TV flush against the drywall, tuck the Mini behind it, and never look at a piece of plastic again. The remote operates over an advanced Bluetooth and ultra-wideband connection, meaning you do not need a line of sight to control it. It is there when you need it, and completely invisible when you do not. Switching over to the Apple TV Ultra, you get a premium piece of hardware that you actually want people to see. It features a stunning anodized aluminum top finish, aggressive but silent thermal venting along the base, and an array of physical ports that tech enthusiasts have been begging for. It has weight to it, meaning heavy premium HDMI cables will not pull it off your shelf. It sits proudly under your television, glowing with a subtle, non-intrusive LED indicator. It bridges the gap between industrial design and luxury appliance. Then we look at the Vision Pro, and the design conversation takes a radical turn. You are no longer designing your room around a screen. You are designing your face around a device. The Vision Pro is a gorgeous, albeit heavy, piece of curved glass, aluminum alloy, and modular fabric bands. It does not sit on a shelf. It sits in a custom traveling case or on a premium charging dock on your nightstand. It is a highly personal piece of wearable luxury. But this introduces the first major friction point, the isolation factor. When you buy a Mini or an Ultra, you're buying an anchor for social gatherings. Oddball Sundays, movie nights with your partner, or video games with your kids happen around that shared screen. The Vision Pro destroys that dynamic. It is a solitary endeavor. When you put it on, you're stepping out of the room, leaving whoever is sitting next to you staring at a person wearing a high-tech scuba mask. That design choice fundamentally changes the vibe of your home. We cannot talk about performance without diving into the silicon powering these machines because this is where the gap between them widens into a canyon. The Apple TV Mini runs on an ultra-efficient, optimized version of Apple's A series silicon. Think of it as the engine of a highly tuned smartphone optimized purely for video decoding and fluid UI navigation. It does not have a fan, meaning it relies entirely on passive cooling. For navigating through Apple TV Plus, Netflix, or Disney Plus, it is blisteringly fast. Apps open instantly. Scrolling through 40 rows of 4K content is smooth, and there is zero UI stutter. However, because it is thermally constrained, it cannot maintain high graphical loads. If you try to push heavy, uncompressed 4K Blu-ray rips through a local server or attempt to play graphically demanding Apple Arcade titles, you will hit a wall. It is built to stream, not to crunch heavy data. The Apple TV Ultra, on the other hand, is an absolute monster. It houses A17 Pro architecture, backed by active cooling. This means the chip inside can run at maximum capacity without ever needing to throttle its performance to stay cool. The graphical processing power here rivals dedicated gaming consoles from just a few years ago. Why does a streaming box need this much power? Because the Ultra is processing video and audio at a level the Mini cannot touch. It handles real-time AI upscaling of lower resolution content, turning old 1080p or 720p footage into clean, sharp, near 4K imagery without artifacting. It handles multi-stream viewing smoothly, allowing you to watch 4 live sports games simultaneously in high definition without a single dropped frame. But the Vision Pro operates on another planet entirely. It does not just have one chip. It uses a dual-chip architecture. It combines an M-series processor to handle the heavy computational lifting with a specialized R-series chip designed solely to process real-time input from a massive array of cameras, sensors, and microphones. The computing power required to render a virtual 100-foot screen in the middle of your actual physical living room with zero latency is staggering. The Vision Pro is constantly mapping your environment, calculating how light from your virtual movie should cast reflections onto your real-world coffee table, and tracking your eye movements with pinpoint accuracy. The sheer computational overhead makes the Vision Pro a supercomputer masquerading as a home theater. Let us get into the core of the entertainment experience, picture quality. Because at the end of the day, you are buying these devices to watch things. The Apple TV Mini outputs a gorgeous, standard 4K HDR image. It supports Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and standard HDR. If you plug it into a mainstream 4K television from Samsung, LG, or Sony, you will get a beautiful image. It handles color accuracy exactly the way Apple is famous for: balanced, lifelike, and free from artificial oversaturation. For 90% of casual viewers watching compressed streams from major platforms, the visual output of the Mini is flawless. But if you belong to that remaining 10%, the home theater purists who notice every single compression artifact in a dark scene, the Apple TV Ultra is your holy grail. Because of its massive processing overhead, the Ultra handles high bitrate video decoding effortlessly. If you run a local media server like Plex or Infuse filled with uncompressed 4K HDR files that exceed 80 megabits per second, the Ultra handles them without stuttering or buffering. Furthermore, its AI-driven tone mapping and real-time detail enhancement breathe new life into older content. If you're watching classic films or older TV shows, the Ultra intelligently sharpens edges, reduces digital noise in dark scenes, and enhances contrast without making the image look artificial or processed. It maximizes every single pixel your high-end OLED or premium projector is capable of displaying. Then we put on the Vision Pro, and the concept of a display changes forever. With the Mini or the Ultra, you are bound by the physical limitations of the TV you own. If you have a 55-inch screen, your movie is 55 inches wide. With the Vision Pro, your screen size is infinite. You can dial up a virtual display that looks like a 100-foot wide silver screen inside a digital recreation of a historic theater, or you can place a massive display hovering directly over a mountain lake at sunset. The visual technology inside the Vision Pro uses dual micro-OLED displays that pack more pixels into the size of a postage stamp than a standard 4K TV packs into a 65-inch panel. The contrast ratio is infinite. The colors are impossibly vibrant, and because the screens are millimeters from your eyes, the level of immersion is something no physical television on Earth can replicate. You're not watching a movie. You are inside the space where the movie is playing. However, there is a catch. You are the only one seeing it. If you want to watch a movie with your partner, the Vision Pro fails completely, whereas the Mini and Ultra bring people together on a shared canvas. Picture is only half the battle. Sound is what creates true cinematic magic. How do these three devices handle your audio setup? The Apple TV Mini is designed for simple, streamlined audio configurations. It fully supports Dolby Atmos pass-through via HDMI ARC. If you have a standard soundbar or a pair of HomePods set up as your TV speakers, the Mini will deliver clean, well-separated directional audio. It is perfect for a bedroom, a clean living room setup, or an apartment where you want great sound without running miles of speaker wire. It handles spatial audio beautifully if you connect a pair of AirPods, allowing for personalized head tracking that keeps the sound anchored to your TV even when you turn your head. The Apple TV Ultra takes audio to a professional enthusiast level. It is built to interface with complex, multi-channel home theater receivers and high-end audio processors. The Ultra's advanced audio architecture ensures that there is absolutely zero latency between the video signal and your speakers, a common issue with lower-end streaming sticks when processing high-end Dolby Atmos tracks. It also features advanced audio mixing capabilities, allowing it to dynamically normalize dialogue, so you can actually hear what characters are whispering without being blasted out of your seat when an explosion happens 2 seconds later. But once again, the Vision Pro redefines the entire category with its integrated spatial audio system. Built into the bands of the headset are dual-driver audio pods that sit just above your ears. They do not cover your ears. Instead, they beam sound waves directly into your ear canals using a technology called audio ray tracing. The Vision Pro maps the acoustic properties of your actual room, calculating how sound should bounce off your walls, furniture, and ceilings to make a sound source feel like it is originating from a specific point in 3D space. If a spaceship flies from the left side of your virtual screen to the right, you do not just hear it move left to right. You hear the physical space around you vibrate with the sound of the engine. It creates an incredibly convincing, three-dimensional audio environment without putting anything inside or over your ears. And if you want absolute silence from the outside world, pairing it with AirPods Pro unlocks an even deeper layer of acoustic isolation that blocks out the entire universe. Hardware is nothing without software, and Apple's tvOS and visionOS are the backbones of these experiences. The Apple TV Mini and Ultra both run on tvOS, which remains the cleanest, most responsive, and ad-free television operating system on the planet. While other smart TV platforms clutter your home screen with intrusive advertisements, sponsored content, and sluggish menus, tvOS keeps the focus entirely on your content. The user interface is beautiful, intuitive, and hyper-responsive. The integration with the broader Apple ecosystem is seamless. Need to type a long password or search for an obscure movie title? A keyboard instantly pops up on your iPhone. Want to view your home security cameras while watching a movie? A simple picture-in-picture window slides into the corner of your screen when someone rings your doorbell. Want to work out? Apple Fitness Plus syncs your Apple Watch biometric data directly onto the big screen in real time. The difference between the Mi and the Ultra within tvOS comes down to raw speed and long-term viability. The Ultra handles complex app switching, heavy Apple Arcade games, and multi-user profile switching with an extra layer of snap and fluid grace that makes the Mini feel just a tiny bit more conservative by comparison. The Vision Pro runs on visionOS, which abandons the traditional remote control entirely. Your eyes, your hands, and your voice are the controller. To select an app, you simply look at it. To click, you tap your thumb and index finger together. To scroll, you flick your wrist. It feels like magic, and within 10 minutes of using it, traditional remotes feel ancient. The software allows you to overlay apps directly onto your physical environment. You can have a massive movie screen floating in your living room, a web browser floating next to your refrigerator, and your text messages hovering over your couch. It is a completely multi-threaded lifestyle experience where entertainment coexists with productivity in a way a traditional television could never dream of. Gaming on the television has evolved, and Apple is pushing hard to turn their devices into viable gaming platforms. The Apple TV Mini is strictly for casual gaming. It supports Apple Arcade, and you can easily pair a PlayStation or Xbox controller via Bluetooth. If you want to play light puzzle games, family-friendly platformers, or classic arcade titles, the Mini handles them just fine. It is a great option for keeping kids entertained or for a casual gaming session between movie viewings. However, if you try to load up graphically heavy games with advanced physics engines or complex lighting models, you will experience dropped frames and stuttering. It simply does not have the thermal headroom or the GPU cores to act as a proper gaming hub. The Apple TV Ultra is where Apple's gaming ambitions get serious. With its active cooling and M-series architecture, the Ultra transforms into a highly capable microconsole. It handles high frame rate gaming with ease, delivering smooth, responsive gameplay at up to 120 frames per second on supported displays. Textures are sharper, loading times are virtually non-existent, and the graphical fidelity approaches dedicated console levels. With major developers increasingly porting AAA console titles to Apple Silicon, the Ultra is positioned as the perfect device for the gamer who wants high-quality experiences without the massive footprint, noise, and cost of a traditional gaming console. It bridges the gap between casual mobile gaming and high-end console play perfectly. But gaming on the Vision Pro is a paradigm shift. It supports standard flat-screen Apple Arcade games controlled with a wireless controller, but its true power lies in spatial, immersive gaming. Imagine playing a tabletop strategy game where the entire battlefield is laid out across your actual living room coffee table. You can walk around the table, leaning closer to inspect individual soldiers, and interact with the game world using natural hand gestures. Or imagine first-person experiences where the environment around you transforms completely into a sci-fi alien world or a high-stakes fantasy dungeon. The sense of scale, presence, and immersion shifts gaming from something you look at into an experience you physically live inside. When choosing between these three devices, you have to look past the spec sheets and